Hey everybody, what's going on? Chris from Out West with Chris. I am out on the Bonafide SS127, and unfortunately today hasn't been great. I'm actually heading back in. Wanted to let you guys know about my experience today with the SS127. This is a kayak that I really want to like. I really want to like it. There's so much good about this kayak. And this is not my final review of the kayak, just kind of an update. Today's been pretty windy. As you can see right now, it's not that bad. No white caps. It's a little bit calmer than it was earlier, but it's been pretty windy. And this kayak does not, as it is, does not handle the wind very well at all. It was a struggle. Some of the features that make this a very fast and stable kayak also make it prone to really catching the wind and making you spin. The second you let up paddling, if there's wind at all, it likes to push you and spin you and all sorts of stuff. Now I know all kayaks kind of do that. A rudder would help, and we'll get to that in a second. But this is really noticeable, and coming from me, somebody that paddles constantly out here in the Delta, where almost every afternoon in the summer it's 15 miles an hour, you know, it's kind of a little bit disturbing. This kayak is not set up to handle the wind, especially without a rudder. You know, not having a rudder available when this thing went to market, I think is kind of bad, you know. There was another kayak that I felt the same way about, and that was the Big Fish 120. And that kayak, it's kind of similar hull design, and it spins too in current and in wind. This one, not as bad in current, but just minor wind, it starts pushing on the gunwales and you are spinning. I mean, it's really unfortunate. And if you're sitting in the high position, you catch more of that wind, and it's even more pronounced. So as you're watching some of the footage in this video, I caught some fish today. They were mostly small, but I struggled a lot and I got frustrated quite a bit just because of how this thing handles in the wind. Now I know it's not going to be easy when I go out to fish in the wind, and that's not what I'm asking for. I'm just asking for something that's somewhat responsive to corrective positioning strokes. Something that, you know, isn't gonna get a gust of wind and then spin me while I'm trying to fish. I can't constantly have a paddle in the water while I'm fishing. I just can't. It's not realistic. So I guess until they have a rudder, this is gonna be an issue. And honestly, I don't even know if a rudder will correct the whole problem. Kind of a downer. Other than that, I like this kayak a lot. That's what makes this conversation so tough, is it's just one of those things. It needs to be said. You know, I'm not sponsored by Bonafide kayaks, you know, none of that. So, you know, you get the honest spiel from me.
Oh, man, I thought the wind was gonna die down. It just really wants to blow this kayak all over the place. So this high position right now feels a little rocky in the wind, and I know sitting up higher actually catches more wind, so I'm gonna move to the lower seating position on here. Hopefully I'm gonna do it gracefully. That's it, we did it. Kind of a pain in the butt. Well, got Sea Line Company. He's right over there right now. Not sure exactly where he's at. When they're in the water, your chances of catching a fish just kind of decrease, because the fish, you know, kind of go hide. Man, he's a live wire. He ain't big. He smashed it. Gosh, damn it. There we go. A little skinny dude, no wonder he smashed it. He's hungry. Go. So I more or less just lodged myself into this little gap right here between the tules and the bank. I'm just blowing through it way too fast, and it's kind of pissing me off. So I'm trying to lodge here. I have an anchor with me, but using the anchor is going to be a little bit of a pain too. So trying to figure out what I want to do. See, if you're out testing a kayak and you just take it out once and you do a review on it, and you don't put it out in the wind, current, stuff like that, I don't think you're really testing a kayak. I've come unlodged, and my sea lion buddy's back. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was just a little tiny fish. But that's all right. Little dude. See ya. That's 3 little fish. We're gonna get a big fish today. Come on, big fish. Well, I caught another dink. This kayak is unbelievably horrible in the wind. I just gotta throw that out there right now. Come on, dude. Little dink. Horrible in the wind. I'm trying to set up a drift, but I can't. I mean, there's just no way for me to do it. I cannot get it to turn the right way. Look at this. Stupid. There we go. Man, they're fighting good today. Nice fish. Let's get him in the water. Oh my gosh. You gotta be freaking kidding me. The weatherman said the wind was supposed to calm down. He lied. So I'm just gonna have to do the best I can. And that's all there is to it. All right, well, it's been a while. Man, look at this guy. He hammered it too. I wish I could have got the bite, but he popped it pretty good. He's a little dude, but he's another one. He swims. Kind of hanging out over here because I'm a little bit protected from the wind. I really want to fish that, but I blew through that stuff so fast because of the wind, and the wind is dying, but it's still gonna be an issue. So I'm just gonna fish this stuff, hoping that the wind will die a little bit more and I'll be able to get over there. This is great. Love it when this happens. All right, guys, I'm gonna fish my way back over to where I launched from, but that pretty much wraps it up. A bunch of small fish, or maybe five or six small fish. Lots of struggling in the wind. I'm sure that the audio is just amazing in this because of all this wind, and not able to really fish some of the spots that I wanted to. I kind of had to stick over to this bank along the levee to stay out of the wind. So kind of a bummer. Hopefully I can catch another fish or two on my way back. I'll let you know if I did. Good fish. That's a good fish. Oh, yeah, that's a good fish. Yeah! Okay. That's the fish. He's not huge. He's probably 3 pounds or so. Let's just weigh him. Ah, yeah, 4.5. Sweet, 4.5 pounder. He's pretty chunky. Nice, chunky fish. There he goes. Felt good to get one decent, gosh. Okay, I got another one. Not sure if I want to leave the kayak just yet. Whoa. He broke me off. That son of a... Well, let me know what you think about this. If you have an experience with this kayak, you know, in the wind, what do you think? What do you think about this overall? I'm always interested in your guys' feedback. So let me know. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, check out some of my other videos. If you like them, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. It's right there. Really easy to do. I've also got some other videos on the screen you might be interested in. One of them is me battling a huge sturgeon. Uncut footage, me battling a big old sturgeon. Check it out. That was from a kayak. It was amazing. Life-changing experience. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, and thanks for getting out west with Chris.